Hello guys, welcome to my second tutorial for Symfony2. In this tutorial we'll be setting up a mysql database with our project. For that we'll have our XAMPP running and also the mysql service that is running. And we have a database already set up which is named SQL study, and it has a table called users in that with one row. Now we can go ahead and start creating the NetBeans project. For more details on creating a NetBeans Symfony2 project, you can refer to my first video which explains this process in much more detail. Yep. Now we have our project set up. The first thing we'll have to do is to generate our bundle. For that we can run the command for that is generate bundle. You can give any name for your project. I am giving it as main db bundle. And the configuration is YML. Now our bundle creation is complete. Now we can go ahead with configuring our database with our project. This is done in the config.yml file. There are specific properties for doctrine, that is driver, database, user password, port, etc. The values for this is actually specified in the parameters.yml file. We can give the values for our database here. I'll be giving the host as localhost. The DB name as SQL study. And you can give any username or password that you have set up. I'll be using the root user itself for this project. Now another thing that you have to make sure is that this bundle is registered in the app kernel.php. Now we can go ahead and import our mapping information from our database. The command for that is doctrine mapping import, and we have to specify the bundle name for in the parameters field. My bundle name is main db bundle. Now we can run this command. Yes, that was successful. Now we can see the ORM configuration file for our table in the resources config doctrine folder. This is the structure of our table which we have imported. Now what we must do is generate an entity based on this mapping information. For that we have the doctrine command, that is generate entities. Again we will have to give the bundle name as parameter for this command too. I will be giving it as main db bundle. Now we can actually see the entities that has been generated, which will have all the columns based on the table. This entity will also have the setters and getters method auto generated. This can be used to set any data for any object created using this entity, and which can be later persisted to the database. Now for making sure that our database is set up, we can try running an SQL command directly from the command using doctrine SQL command, and we can give the select statement here, that is select start from users, and try running this command. Yes, so we have our database set up. We have read values from that. Thank you guys for watching this video. Have a nice day.